Hey fellas, Johnny Berba. It's such a beautiful day today. In this video, how to get negative people out your life and how to stop negative people from holding you back from reaching your full potential and becoming successful. I really didn't want to have to be talking about negativity today or negative people because it's such a beautiful day. But I had to share this. I was sleeping on this last night. I thought I have to make this video. This video would have probably saved my life years ago, and I'm going to be telling my story as I tell you this video. And so many people I see today are struggling because of their negative surroundings. Now, first thing I want to do is make an honest confession. I have been that negative friend. Difficult to admit that, but several years ago I was an incredibly negative person. I was in the sort of mindset and I was in the sort of way of thinking that you wouldn't want to be around. I believed that nothing was possible. I believe I couldn't make money. I couldn't attract women. I never thought I had the attributes. My energy wasn't right. Because negative people carry a certain type of energy. I'm an expert on negative people because I used to be a negative person. I don't want to be too hard on myself, but I had a lot of social anxiety. I had a lot of abuse growing up, but that's no excuse because that's not other people's fault. No one knows you are living. So my whole surroundings, throughout most of my 20s was really negative, and I remember feeling guilty. I remember being around my friends and feeling, I don't enjoy this. These are not my real friends. They don't want the best for me. I can't achieve anything. I was always embarrassed to go and speak to women around my friends because I thought that they were going to judge me, they were going to laugh at me, and I thought they would get jealous of me. I thought they would actually get jealous of me. And the reality was, it was all true. They would get jealous of me, they would be offended by it, they would attack me. They attacked me on many occasions. I was attacking them. This is how toxic negative relationships can be. But as I've gotten older, obviously being a teacher, teaching men for 4 years now, how to overcome social anxiety, build their confidence and connect to greatness. I don't like the word greatness, a bit cheesy, but it felt right in this moment. So as I started to improve my life, I remember thinking one day, and it frightened me, but it inspired me, which is what I want to do to you today. I remember thinking, deep down, I'm very insecure, but I've got a lot of natural ability. Deep down in my heart, I know that I could attract a very attractive woman. I know I've got that potentiality in me. I know I could actually start my own business. I know I could add value to people's lives. I know I could be a good friend to someone. As a matter of fact, I could be a good friend to myself, because back then I didn't trust myself, I didn't like myself, and I didn't like being around myself. But unfortunately, I was trapped in my own body for 24 hours. So I realized the negative part of me was a false personality. It was a false personality that believed he was real. This false personality corresponded with the universe and created a whole social circle of false personalities. Friends that were negative, that didn't want to do anything with their life, that wanted to judge people, be aggressive, be violent, but they were just a projection of myself. I'd literally created relationships based on negativity. So it was a catch-22. I finally realized for me to dissolve these relationships or to start meeting more positive people, I have to dissolve that negativity in myself, which was something that, to begin with, I wasn't prepared to do. So what I did was, and I think a lot of people make this mistake, I started to improve myself whilst being around these negative people. And I was quite excited at the start because I was encouraging them to change with me. And it's very common in psychology, when we're growing, a lot of our friends and family can do this as well. It's not personal, it's just a natural human instinct can attack us for growing. They can criticize us, they can actually, instead of encouraging us to grow, they can tell us that we're crazy. So you might be saying, hey man, I want to start going down the gym. And a negative friend will say, well, what's the point of doing that, man? There's no point getting in shape. Who cares about a six-pack? That is very damaging to your psychology. You take that in spiritually. That's actually reconfirming that you're not good enough. You're not good enough to grow and to achieve the things you want to achieve. That's negative reinforcement. Words are powerful. Feelings are powerful. friends are powerful. So I started to grow, but my growth was stumped by my negative surrounding. Now, on a positive note, because it's a beautiful day and I wanted to say something positive, I was fortunate to also be around some very, very positive people that were inspiring. And I was probably holding them back, to be honest, if I'm being really honest, which I am. So I had a mixture of lots of negative friends, but a couple of positive ones. What I started to notice was the two don't mix in harmony. If you've got 10 negative people in a room and a positive person walks through, it's like kryptonite. It literally doesn't match vibration. So there's arguments, there's a change in energy. So I didn't want to do it because I like my negative friends, because it corresponded with a negative part in me. And within that negativity, I had human compassion. They are still my friends. We shared some positive experiences. But I had to be honest, they were holding me back. Excuse my language, I'm going to try not to swear in my videos. I'm working on that, my own personal development. They were really messing around. They didn't want to go and make more money or invest their time into doing something positive and contributing in the world. They just wanted to complain all day, like I'm doing in this video. Life's bad, man, or this person said this about me, or he's got this girlfriend, or gossiping, talking bad about people. Something that I really despise in people, because I despise that in myself, is talking about people behind their back. And we all slip into this. I sometimes make this mistake myself, but I punish myself for doing so. Because to talk bad about other people is to talk bad about yourself. So I started to realize all I need to do is really work on me. Now, gradually, naturally, the negative friends remove themselves from my company without me having to even say to them, I don't want to hang around with you no more. Because they can't be around your energy. It's too positive. It will do two things. Number one, it will inspire them to make changes, which is amazing, which is great. And I hope that you can do that with your social circle. Number two, it will irritate them and make them not want to be around you. So it's a win-win. So my secret to getting rid of negative people entirely and inviting beautiful people into your life is to get the negativity out of yourself. Stop the pornography. Stop talking bad about your friends. Stop judging people. Stop being jealous because this guy's got a good-looking girlfriend and you haven't. Get inspired. Change your thinking. Believe me. I know it's hard to do when you're in that place, because in that place, if someone told me this stuff, I would have got annoyed and upset. If I make you annoyed and upset, it's a good thing now. If I make you feel negative and angry and you want to start attacking me, it's a good thing, because that's a negative guy in you. If I inspire love in you and inspiration, that's great. That's that part in me corresponding with you. I can't tell you how powerful this is. I can't stress to you that right now, if you're around negative people, it is affecting your finances. Put your hands in your pockets. Put your hands in your pockets. If there's no money in your pockets, it's because you're around negative people. Look out your bedroom window. What do you see? How does the world look? If it looks dark and gloomy and bad, that's because you're around negative people. Look at your relationships. Who is the girl you're dating? When your sayings were, babe, let's go travel the world. Let's go meet like-minded people. Let's join a spiritual club. Let's do a charity. If she's saying, no, that's rubbish, you've got to question what sort of relationship are you in. This is not just a male thing with men. This is both sexes, men and women. Because I know some women are watching my channel. I dated lots of negative women years ago. I made many mistakes. I'll be honest with you. I dated attractive women just because they were good looking. Because I was insecure. I wanted that validation, and and I've seen other things, but they had negative characteristics. Because I'm handsome. You wouldn't disagree with that. Maybe some would. But my characteristics were flawed. I had lots of negativity in me. The way I see it is, everyone carries negativity. Our life experiences, our upbringing, we have lots of good experiences, but the negative ones tend to outweigh the positive ones to begin with. That's why I got drawn to people like Les Brown. He spoke a lot on this subject. Highly recommend you check him out. So really think about it. Don't bullshit yourself. Don't attack and criticize other people. And do you know what? Don't even attack your negative friends. Don't blame them, blame you. Because they are just struggling like you are. Maybe they haven't got the courage to take action like you have. I've seen personal transformations with clients I've worked with that I've personally mentored on my 6 weeks program and my weekend bootcamps. I've seen them transform their life, not just because I'm a good teacher, which I am, and my coaching process is amazing, which it is, because they've changed their social circle just through changing themselves. How do you start? Because I'm all about solution. We can talk about it all day in this lovely park, and it is a lovely park. We have to change our thinking. We have to admit, we have to say, it's me, I'm the problem. I'm going to leave you with one last thing. It's a powerful message, and it's a thank you to a friend years ago that massively helped me change my life. He was a positive friend, a really nice guy. He said to me one day in his bedroom, when I was struggling with finances and I was depressed, I was struggling in all my relationships with women, with my family, with myself. He said, Johnny, have you ever thought about starting your own business? You'd be a good businessman, or you'd be good at inspiring, help people. And I attacked him. I actually attacked him with my words, not with my fists. He's a big guy. And I said, that's a stupid idea. Of course I can't do that. Who was speaking? Who was speaking? A negative part of me. 6, 7 years later, here I am, running my own successful business, transforming people all around the world. I didn't want to hear what he was telling me, because I was in a negative place, he was in a positive place. Our relationship terminated. It was my fault. Good luck to him. I'm going to say a personal thank you to him. I won't say his name. He was a great guy. He was giving me some genuine advice. So another thing I'm going to say is, you cannot change a man who doesn't want to change himself. You're wasting your time. That's why I only work with people that are serious, that are passionate about their personal development and overcoming their anxieties around socializing and building a better relationship with themselves. I'll leave you with that. It's a very powerful message. It's transformative. Remember, to get negative people out of your life, you've got to get the negative out of yourself. Then it's amazing. I want to leave on a positive note now, because a lot of negativity is not good for my karma. It's amazing how life changes. You feel different. Your finances change, your relationships change. Things like criticism don't really bother you no more. All right? I love you guys, I appreciate it, and that's how you do it. Enjoy the process. See you soon.